Right, good morning, and thank you very much for joining me again today, 17 January 2020. And this year has started at a very high speed. The story that I want to tell you today is about how Mnangagwa is totally fed up with General Chiwenga. He's also fed up with Kembo Mohadi, and there are plans to remove these two very, very shortly. So the biggest problem is that General Chiwenga has got so much control of the military. He is basically in total control of the military. He's preventing Mnangagwa from implementing his program. So Mnangagwa at the moment, totally at the mercy of General Chiwenga. If you want to see, look at what happened during the divorce from Mary Chiwenga. General Chiwenga basically showed that he's in control of the military. He used the military on 3 cases where it was not justified, and he got away with it. Mnangagwa was unable to do anything about it. Firstly, he blocked Mary Chiwenga from getting into the house at Borodale. There was no justification for that. Mary Chiwenga was arrested in that house. So she was basically just going back where she was arrested. But General Chiwenga put soldiers in that house, and not junior soldiers. There were some very senior soldiers there who stopped Mary Chiwenga from getting into the house. That was illegal. And Mnangagwa was not able to do anything about it. The soldiers are still in that house. So basically we have soldiers dealing with a personal matter for General Chiwenga, and Mnangagwa cannot do anything about it. Secondly, General Chiwenga took soldiers and he put them at the business of Mary Chiwenga, I think it's in Domboshawa, Orchid, and prevented her from getting in there. There was nothing that Mnangagwa could do. He's the commander-in-chief. You could easily have told these guys that what they're doing is illegal. But he didn't do it. He cannot do it. He's not able to do it. So, successfully, General Chiwenga has blocked Mary Chiwenga from getting into that business. Right, so that is number 2. Number 3, the soldiers using Zimbabwe National Army cars went and took property from Mary Chiwenga's business and took it away. It was not theirs. He did not claim it was his. They just went and took it. So it was just the use of the power to show who is boss. So all this is happening. Mnangagwa cannot do anything. He cannot speak. He cannot argue. He cannot tell General Chiwenga what to do. General Chiwenga is doing as he wishes, using soldiers. This means General Chiwenga is totally in control. Now, let me give you another case. I think Sanyatwe, one of the former generals there in the army, he's the one who went to hand the token of divorce, or gupuro, to Mary Chiwenga. These guys have a personal relationship. The guys in the army at the top, they have a personal relationship. Mnangagwa cannot break into those guys. They are tight like that. They are friends. So if they decide to do something, they can do it. And this is what has really made Mnangagwa very mad. He wants to get rid of General Chiwenga as soon as February. So this is what my source said. My source said Mnangagwa wants to replace General Chiwenga and Kembo Mohadi, and he wants to put in place Opam Chinguri and Jacob Mdenda. So these two, they are seen as being clean, and the other two, they want to be removed. And the issue that will be used is the divorces. So if you look at the issue of Mary, and then the issue of Tambuzan, all those 2 issues, they just show that these guys, so these guys said to me, we want to remove these dirty old men and replace them with clean people. And this is how they plan to do it. So there is a group that is currently mobilizing according to what I've been told. And this group has already got support of 6 provinces. What they want to do is that at the next Central Committee, they're going to move a motion to remove these 2 vice presidents. So that is Chiwenga and Muhadi. And then once that is moved, it's going to be taken to the Politburo. And if the Politburo agrees and makes a decision to dismiss these 2, then the decision will be sent back to the Central Committee, which is going to ratify them. And then the 2, General Chiwenga and Kembo Muhadi, will be removed from ZANU-PF, from their positions in ZANU-PF, because of they have brought the party into disrepute. So this group is calling itself Zipange, after, I think that is Opamchinguri's war name. I think she was called Chamu Zipange. This is the plot that is there. But Mnangagwa is totally behind the whole thing. He is fed up of General Chiwenga. General Chiwenga is causing chaos since he came back, according to Mnangagwa and his people. They do not think he's doing the right thing. They do not think he's in his right senses. So they want to get rid of him as soon as possible. With regards to General Chiwenga, I'm sure he's not going to just stand there and watch them doing this. So this is going to lead to a total showdown between Mnangagwa and General Chiwenga. General Chiwenga, as I said, he's in total control of the military. He's not going to allow himself to just be removed while he's watching. So expect a lot of fireworks within the next month or 2 as things start to happen within ZANU-PF. The 2 guys are going to start fighting. You can see that slowly the 2 are no longer working together all the time. You are going to see a bit of separation where one person is doing another thing and another person is doing another thing, until the fight totally breaks out into the open between General Chiwenga and Mnangagwa. The 2 are not being effective. They are not implementing their programs because they just have totally different agendas. They all have their own centers of power. The center of power for General Chiwenga being in the military, and the center of power of Mnangagwa being in the government. So the 2 of them have different interests. And General Chiwenga is probably going to prevail in the beginning if he can force Mnangagwa out. But if he delays and the Central Committee makes all these decisions, he's going to find himself out in the open. As for Kembo Muhadi, I don't even think he's got a political base, and I don't think he's got that much control in the military. Maybe he's got control in the CIO, I don't know, but not in the military. That is General Chiwenga, who is very, very strong. So it's fantastic. This has been a quick update that I wanted to give you on the situation developing in ZANU-PF. Mnangagwa fed up with General Chiwenga and Kembo Muhadi, making plans to replace them with Opamchinguri and Jacob Mudenda. And well, I'll be giving you this story as it develops, as my sources give me more information of what is happening in ZANU-PF. Particularly, as I said, the provinces that are in this plot. I can just say the Mashonaland provinces, so Mashonaland Central, Mashonaland West, Mashonaland East, Harare. Then on the Bulawayo side, you've got Bulawayo, you've got Matabeleland North, Matabeleland South. They're all in this plot. We've got 6 provinces gunning to remove General Chiwenga and Kembo Muhadi. So it's going to be very, very interesting. We're going to be watching closely the next ZANU-PF Central Committee meeting. Right, thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back later on. There's a story I'm waiting for. If I get that, I'll be back later on. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, and share on this post. Like our Facebook page and subscribe to the Gambakwe Media YouTube channels.